underway from Brightingsea. The ebb's just started, very light west-northwesterly wind, and the winds are going to drop in a little while. The very least I want to do is to have what remains of this wind get us out of the river. Wind's going to die in a couple of hours completely. It's 7:20, and so we had just enough wind to weigh anchor and get underway under sail. If we'd left it any later, we would have had to start the engine. So we're in open water leaving Colne, and we're just going to get around Colne Point and take the ebb up the Wallet. We're going to have be a little bit of wind returning at about 11 o'clock, but in a more easterly direction. So we've rounded Colne Point. We are moving through the water slightly. I wouldn't normally tow a dinghy, but in very light airs there's no danger for the dinghy. It's not going to flip over. So we're making 2.2 over the ground. Tiny bit of southeasterly earlier than I expected, 9:20. Very welcome. So it's 10 o'clock, and about 15 minutes ago we furled the Jeanette, set the cruising chute and got the main down. And that southeasterly has now dropped again. It's very, very, very faint indeed, but still being carried up the Wallet by the ebb. Just coming up to Walton Pier with the promised windy.com breeze. So this tiny bit of pressure promised by windy.com for 11 o'clock has arrived. Just a little bit of southeasterly, just very slightly increased in strength. Just got a little bit of a lift, and it's now 10 past 11. There's the docks of Felixstowe, and that's the Walton on the Naze Pier. Wind is promised breeze, just right. Just socked the cruising chute at 13:15, and we're going to go into Hamford Water. (16:15) just hoisted full main. It's quite an underread. It's about 16 over the deck at the moment, and it's showing 7.7 over the deck. Set the scale correctly to knots and we'll get it right, eh? Me and electronics. Oh, I see. I've now got it set to knots. Oh dear. Have a nice time.
Are you going back?
I'm going back, on my way back now. Pretty sure that's Pioneer. Coming up to around Landguard Point. Landguard Point, looking down Felixstowe Beach. I love the sound of the bow wave. Lovely.
Dredging operations in 1 hour's time. During operations.
Gloomy old evening. Just coming up to the Orford River entrance. Haven Buoy directly in front of us.